Welcome. My name is Albert. Thank you for joining me today. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about, does porn ruin your sex life? If you have not already, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos, because on this channel I teach you guys how to become better men and how to improve your interactions with women. So in this video I'm going to be dividing it into two sections: the why and first the why, and secondly the causes, the problem that watching porn causes. And we're talking about 5 problems that arise from watching porno, right? And the 5th problem at the end of this video, if you can change this 5th thing, it will help you in other parts of your life. So if you want to hear that, stay tuned to the end of the video. Okay, so two reasons why porn becomes a problem, right? Is the first one is the person suffers from an underlying mental condition, right? They are suffering from some sort of psychological distress. They need some sort of escape. So porn becomes that escape. It's an unhealthy one, but they use it as an escape. Number 2 is that they have relationship problems. And relationship doesn't have to mean the traditional relationship where it's like a monogamous relationship, but it could be a relationship they have with other women in their life. They have somehow watched porn so much that they have a distorted image of the world. And because they are sexually dissatisfied, they actually seek out porn in order to become satisfied, because now that becomes a way for them to satisfy those urges. Okay, so that's the why porn becomes an issue in most guys' lives, right? So the five problems that watching too much porn can cause, right? The first one is that porn can become addictive to a man, right? It can become addictive to a man. It usually starts off regularly, just one session a week. It then becomes 2, then it gets to a very unhealthy level, because it becomes like this easy fix. It becomes this, like I said, an escape for the guy, right? So you don't want to watch too much porn, because it now takes you away from the normal interaction with you and the woman, of trying to seek intimacy with her. Number 2 is that watching too much porn can actually cause erectile dysfunction. Most guys don't know this, but the more you fap, the more you're actually causing physical damage and psychological damage to yourself. Because if you're always fapping and you're always, watching porn and you're getting off on it, when it comes time to perform, your guy is going to be like, you know what, because he doesn't know the difference between your hand and the real thing, right? So he's gonna be like, well, I've been performing all week, so I don't need to perform now because I'm tired, because you were beating me up the past 2 weeks, and man, I am done, right? So that's what happens. Guys can't perform because you're watching too much pornographic images, right? And this is a challenge, because if you want to become better in bed, you need to limit your intake of pornography. This is very important. The third thing is why porn becomes a problem and why it can ruin your sex life is because the more porn you watch, porn becomes like a drug, right? So what got you off the first time probably is not what's going to get you off down the road, because now you need more stimuli, you need more stimulus, right? You need more and more weird, obscure porn to just get off, right? Where it's like, as soon as you're done watching it, you feel so embarrassed because you're like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? And then this translates into your real life, because that's what's getting you off. And obviously this regular girl can't do the things that these porn actresses are doing, or all these like acts that you're seeing on the pornographic websites, right? So you're now with this regular chick that just wants to do a regular missionary or a regular doggy style, and it's not getting you off, right? So it becomes very unhealthy, and this becomes a problem. It messes with a lot of guys. So you need to cut down the amount of porn that you watch. Number 4 is that porn is very deceptive. It obscures your reality, like I said in the last point. It obscures your reality because when you watch porn, right, it is shot, especially when it's straight porn, it is shot from a male's perspective, right? It's shot from what you like, what you enjoy to do, right? Which, when it translates into real life, when you are having sex or being intimate with a woman, you need to know what turns her on. You need to understand that it's not just your needs that need to be met. It needs to be her needs and your needs that need to be met. Because if you're gonna keep a woman, I don't care if it's in a rotation or you're trying to get her into a relationship, you need to be able to satisfy your woman. You're just gonna need to. And if you're watching too much porn and having this distorted reality of what sex should be and how a woman is supposed to get off, you are gonna be very disappointed when it comes to actually being with a real woman, right? You're going to be disappointed when you being with a real woman, which pushes you more into going about and having more sessions of watching pornographic images, right? So you want to stop, you want to cut down as much pornographic time that as much time as you spend watching pornographic material, right? Now, am I saying that you're gonna cut out porn for the rest of your life? No, right? I'm not saying that. But when it becomes an issue, right? When you find yourself doing things that are to your detriment just to view porn, when you find that watching porn has become a very, very destructive thing in your life, you may need to seek professional help. And this is key, right? This is something that you need to take into consideration. And now the final thing, number 5, the problem that I promised you guys that if you change this thing, it would actually fix other things. I'm not saying everything, but other things in your life, right? Is when you watch porn, right? What are you doing? You're fapping, right? You're fapping to porn. That is actually the main thing, right? We're watching porn. You're fapping. So when you're fapping, you are releasing your seed. You are releasing semen, right? And in your seed contains your masculine energy, right? So biologically, the body creates and makes semen so that we can go, it forces us to go out there and sow our wild oats, right? So when you have this build up, right? When you have a build up, it forces you, it gives you this confidence. There's an aura about you that you're gonna have when you go and you talk to people, when you go out there and you put yourself out there to meet more women, right? Women can sense that there's an aura about you, right? That's why there's a subsection of people that practice semen retention, and believe in its power and its, ability to give a man a sort of an aura of attractiveness, which I do believe, right? So the more of your masculine energy that you can keep within, you protect without releasing by watching too much porn, right? The more attractive you will be, the more productive you will be in your life, So you don't want to always constantly keep fapping. You want to practice semen retention. Now, I'm not saying go into monk mode. That's not what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying like I said, I'm not saying you're never going to watch porn, but I'm saying you have to make sure that you keep a lid on it. You have to make sure that it doesn't become a thing where it's like it becomes destructive in your life. And if you can cut it all out altogether, kudos to you. Even better, because you don't need it. You want to get to a point in your life where the only way that you are releasing is by actually with a woman, right? With a woman. So that this way you're protecting your masculine energy as much as possible, your male energy, okay? So guys, that is the video for today. If you've seen value in that, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. If you guys could, like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone that needs to see it. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.